Alright, the results are in. Looks like we're going to be jumping in the Warthog for Operation Persian Freedom, which is just fine by me. It's been a long time since I did anything in the A10, so super keen to get up there and dust off the cobwebs. Have had it for ages, my second module after the Black Shark, so I've done plenty in it, but with the latest A10.2 update and the HMDs, hopefully that's still all fresh, but we'll soon find out. Thanks to everyone who contributed to choosing the next campaign. Anyone that wanted something else, I will get to all the rest of them, don't worry. Probably the Harrier and the Sky Warrior next, if not concurrently with this one, so won't have to wait long. But yeah, let's jump in and have a look at Ground Pounder Sims and this campaign. I haven't done any by Ground Pounder before. Actually, what I'll do is I'll bring up the PDF that comes with it. Now, yeah, very impressed so far from what I've seen. I've got an excellent little package here with all the details, and at the start they had a YouTube video link here, which I won't play, being a YouTube video, and everyone else can have a look. But yeah, very well done. They had a little intro to the scenario, the campaign, and the characters. So great way of doing it. Yeah, similar to the way Reflector's got the little cinematics in his campaign. So yeah, they just keep getting better and better, these campaigns. So the situation, well, my very brief rundown of the situation for this campaign. So basically, after the recent Arab Springs in Tunisia and Egypt, the civilians took to the streets to call for governmental reform and democracy, which culminated in the Day of Rage, where the government cracked down and caused a lot of death and killed a lot of civilians. Following that, there was more uprising on the streets, and the government pushed back with some chemical weapons on their own civilians, which resulted in the rest of the world saying, listen here mate, not going to have that. And they've formed a coalition of, I think it was back here, there it is, British, French, German, Emirati and Saudi forces, along with the US, the biggest force since Desert Storm, I think it said there somewhere. But yeah, very full-on situation. We're basically going in to overthrow the Iranian government. So just a little light campaign here. Phase 1's going to be the air war, which we're about to take part in. Achieve air supremacy over Iran. And I think that's about it for the situation. We're part of the 74th Fighter Squadron, which has 18 A10cs. Ooh, outstanding. Out of Al Dafra. I'm playing the role of Lieutenant David Steep Hill, I do believe, who is an RAF exchange officer, which is interesting. He used to fly Harriers and Tornadoes. I like that little twist. Would have been interesting if I did the Harrier campaign first, to be honest. But we'll do that as a bit of a prequel. So yeah, I think that's my character, and yeah, it's got a whole heap of like laid out here for the ground. They've been telling me that I'm gonna have to do all the ground comms and do all that correctly. So yeah, it sounds like it's going to be pretty full on with the comms throughout. So anyone knows me in comms, got me a bit stressed, to be honest, but we'll see how we go. So Overlord's controlling UAE airspace in an E3. Then we've got Darkstar controlling the SA picture, and Whiplash, which is going to be our go-no-go on the ground when we're going in for strikes. Apart from that, I think that's about it. The mission for today, we're going up with Lieutenant Colonel Jones, and he's going to be doing a bit of a familiarization flight with us, a bit of a fan flight, taking out of Al Dafra and up to waypoint 1, 2, and then we're going to do some assessments. So we'll be deploying some weapons in this one at waypoint 3. So SA6 at Siri Island, which is well to the north up here, so there shouldn't be too much fret. But yeah, hopefully I covered as much as I could in that, and let's jump into the cockpit and see if we can start this thing. Unpause. Oh, comms already. Welcome to mission 1. Commands made through the F10 menu.
The date is the 21st of October 2011, 0730.
Voice.
This is Flight Lieutenant David Hill, assigned to the 74th Fighter Squadron, currently based at Al Dafra Air Base in the UAE.
Okay, I think this is me talking.
Take a familiarization flight of the Al Dafra area and weapons and navigation proficiency tests.
Power up the APU and the radios and contact tower to request startup via the F10. Okay, so we're doing everything via the F10. Mirage taken off. Alright, so battery. Oh, the APU's already on these days, isn't it? Yeah. Fuel pumps. So let's power up that. Let's get the radios on. Let's check the kneeboard. All good missions have good kneeboards. Yeah, this is all it is. Yeah, very neat. So let's keep up that page. What else do we do? Inverter. Don't think we put that on, do we? Yes, we do. Oh, that's the second one. Alright, I'm going to run through the startup like I usually do with the first ones. And yeah, and then I'll probably skip it for the rest, but let's call it in. F10, request startup. Oh shit, I've stuffed up already. Where are we, Aldafra? 131.5. Oh my gosh. It's the first comment, I forgot it.
Requesting startup.
Is it going?
M.2 you're cleared to start engines.
Oh, that's good, it waited for me. Thank God. Alright, clear to start engines. I usually start that, but I think you meant to start the engine first. Technically. Or at least the right engine, so that's not left engine. Spool up. Oxygen is already on. Looks like an A10's already heading out. It's probably my leader. I'm probably going to run really late. All my yapping. Yeah, I don't need to do that because I'm going through the other menu. Alright, so I can now take that back off. Yep. And that should give me enough to start it, or to wait for the next one. Can't remember. Let's get these on. And CDU. Run the bit. So engine 1 started. Let's start the next one. Yeah, I could have done all the lights test and all that, shouldn't I? But for video purposes and the time it takes me to do everything, I'll probably skip all the full professional startup and go straight to the basics.
Pull up, pull up.
Alright, DCS upload, load all. And we are good on engine starts now. We can turn the countermeasure to standby and run the bits on that, which I think is this one. Or this one. There it is. Let's run the bit test. Let's check our weapons for today. 2 GBU-12s. 2 of the laser mavs, I think the L's, yeah, they're flashing the 1688, and the laser rockets with the sidewinders and the targeting pod. Alright, good start up. Let's go SAS switches on. So one thing about this aircraft that I really wish they'd change, and that is the mouse clicks. Right, push them up, left to push them down like every other aircraft. Let's get the TGP on, warm that up, uncage. Yeah, you sometimes cheat a little bit doing the fast alignment, but I'll do the full one for this campaign, I reckon. Tack in, we've got the tack ends up. We do 96 X-ray. Switch that on. How are we doing on the board here? Anti-skid, EAC. Anti-skid. Gotta wait for alignment to put these on. Now I do have the Warthog stick and throttle, so that's going to be handy. Let's test out that TGP. It's not timed out yet. Let's turn the HMDs on.
Tower, on that 1-1 requesting takeoff.
Goodman 1-1, you are clear for takeoff. Runway 13 left.
Yep, there he is there. So that's my leader. And that means I'm probably late. Switch those off. No tests, faults found, exits. So basically we're just waiting on that alignment. Unless I'm forgetting something else, do the fuel test. Where is the lights? I think it's up here, isn't it? Here they are. All very good. So that's all good to go. And just give it a quick move around, test it out. Yep, looks all good. As my leader takes off without me. Let's go control. Well, latch on is by default, is it? Oh, that's changed, I think. And what else? There we go, it's all good to go. So nav, Eggy, and that should be all good on the board, yep. Let's go standby. CDU, function 0, steer point. Let's put up a steer point 1. Let's close that canopy. And I think we're good to taxi, so let's call it in before we get yelled at.
Tower, Goodman 2-1 ready to taxi.
1 mark RU2 up the top as well.
Goodman 2-1, permission to taxi. Right turn onto taxiway Alpha, then left turn onto Echo. Hold short runway 13 left.
Shit, I wasn't. Ah, God, I wasn't
Tower, right
paying
onto
attention.
Alpha, left echo, hold 13 left.
Right on the Alpha, left echo. Right Alpha, left echo. Right Alpha, left echo. Right Alpha, left echo. Alright, let's go. No wood chocks, let's do it. What's the nose wheel on this? There we go. Oh, right. It's good to be back in the A10. Also good to be back on the Golf. I haven't done it for a long time. A very long time. Probably since the Hornet campaign. Frames are very nice. So right then left at Echo. It's Delta. I'm assuming, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna stop? You gonna stop? Listen here, mate. That was just not called for. Alright, so Echo, they're all taking up the far end, so I'm assuming that's where I'm going. Yeah, very cool to have to pay attention to the taxiways. I really need to do that a lot more. So we're on taxiway Alpha, then turn Echo. Just been in a bit of MS Flight Sim, so yeah, I do like that aspect. I want to do a lot more of it. Hopefully the full comms come into DCS in the near future. So what do we got here? Yep, Echo, that's me turn. Whoa, that's a bit of a tight turn. A little bit fast. That APU is still running in it. I was wondering why it was so noisy. Alright, so I guess we hold short up here and call in takeoff. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Probably should put that down and let's get a few lights on. Crap, put the wrong switch. Go back up. I want this switch up. There we go. So that would put lights on. And let's do it. Let's get in the air.
Tower, Goodman 2-1 requesting takeoff.
What am I forgetting?
Goodman 2-1, you okay for immediate takeoff? I'll dash for tower out.
Yeah, so cool. So cool to have comms. I saw it here, didn't I? Yeah, countermeasure page. So let's go flares, which was C. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's bring it up. And release. Oh, jeez, I need some new pedals. Dead zoning these ones are shocking. Those wheel steering off. Up we go, beautiful. Gear up, flaps fully up. Some eagles down there. B1s. Alright, steer point 1 off to the left. Basically right behind me. Keep the nose up. Like I said, it's been a while, but it's looking very nice out there.
M.2 I'm holding a waypoint 2 Angels 10. Keep me on the radio when you're within 2 miles and we'll form up and commence flight. Navy out. Yes, sir. I'll be at waypoint 2.
Okay, he's at waypoint 2. 10,000 he said. Waypoint 1, contact A10c 5000, 230 knots. Alright, so I make up to 5,000 feet. And yeah, I'll just jump back whenever there's some action, but in the meantime I think we are all good. Let me just hold it there. Have a quick look around, make sure I didn't forget anything. Pitot heat, do I really need that on in the Golf? I'm not sure, but I'll put it on. Yeah, I think I got everything squared away. I'll come back when we are near it. Oh, here we go.
Be advised, low-level helos are taking off from altitude at this time. Observe minimum Angels 3.
All one copy. Copy.
Okay, so we've got some choppers taking off somewhere. Minimum 3 probably means don't go under 3,000. Which I'm above already, so... Alright, yeah, I'll just come back when I'm next waypoint. Alright, so just coming up to waypoint 1 now. I've just realised the 260 for the wingman, thankfully that was on 260. Didn't even check that. So let's push up to waypoint 2.
Warning, autopilot.
That's where I'll meet my leader. Let's get this set up. So I like to have it this way, so north to south, and I can just move my cursor. And that's my leader there. 10,000, let's put those HMDs on. Oh, there he is, you can see him. That's distance 37 miles, so yeah. Actually, that's not, that can't be right, can it? That might be somebody else up there, that mustn't be my leader. He's directly off my nose, so I wouldn't spot him. Do I need to be on his net's the question, or is that okay? Sure I don't collide with him, he's off my 11. There he is, oh jeez. Hey buddy. So we'll just form up with him. What do I got to call it in? Ah crap, I missed something.
This is 2-1 approaching your position.
See, this is where I gotta...
I'll talk you through the key navigational landmarks in this area as well as procedures in UAE airspace. We are on a war footing here in the UAE, and air defences are in a high state of readiness. No doubt you've picked up the pictures on your RWR.
Nope. I have now.
Waypoint 3, I will form on your wing and hold a close formation throughout the flight.
Yeah, that's the other one of my issues. I hear all these beeps and boops, but I tend to not pay enough attention to them. So waypoint 3, punch up to that. Hold, say hold 200 knots. Alright, 40 miles. Let's bring the speed back. Hold it there.
So just off the coast coast of Abu Dhabi is a set of 3 oil fields. They are important to note as a landmark bearing 270 from El Dhafra should you ever be struggling in bad visibility.
Oh yeah? Oh crap, there's a lot of them. Beautiful. I'm liking the water down there. Like I said, it's been a while since I've flown it, but it's really impressed me right now. Let's get these H and Ds on and see if I can remember how to do everything. So let's make that soy. And make a speed, beautiful. Transfer sensors. Bingo. And also can just press right. Long, that's it. Right short changes the program, right long on the DMS, can just put your TGP to wherever you look. Oh my god, I love it.
The most prominent landmark in Abu Dhabi is off to our right. The large red building is Ferrari World, an indoor theme park based on, you guessed it, the Astorina racetrack is located right next door and hosts Formula 1 Grand Prix every year. But you probably know more about that than me.
There's a large red building. Not seen. Oh, there he is. Alright, to get the cursor back onto the target, I think is... Yep. So where's the Grand Prix? Already failed the first task.
It's a Sheikh Zayed ground mosque. It's the largest mosque in the country and can hold over 40,000 worshippers. Interestingly, it also holds the world's largest carpet. Very interesting, isn't it?
Maybe I'm flying too fast, to be honest. Yeah, I am. I think they said that's why I should be back there. Alright, waypoint 3 is not far. Let's put that back to the waypoint, which is CMS down long. And sensors. Yep, there we go. It's coming back to me, it's coming back to me. So looks like I got 5 minutes. Very cool. I'm excited. So let's see if I can get this ship. Oh, magic. Absolutely magic.
Okay, 2-1, let's focus on the important stuff. Currently, the Air Force is maintaining 2 permanent caps in Emirati airspace, one in the south protecting El Dhafra, and one in the north covering our E3 tracks. On top of that, we have alert fighters on standby around the clock and a number of Patriot batteries on high alert. Iran knows we are coming for them, and there's a real threat they may attempt a preemptive strike. AWACS is monitoring UAE airspace constantly, so we must monitor their freak at all times and be prepared to answer any challenges as required. It's usually a good idea to check in with them as well once airborne. Let's do that now. Switch your VHF AM radio to 128.5 and contact overload.
Overlord Gunman 2-1, check in 2 ship of A10s on a fan flight out of El Dhafra.
Gunman 2-1, welcome to the neighborhood. Picture is clean and you're clear to proceed. Overlord out.
Copy overload. Command 2 1 out.
Very good, pilot. Continue on to waypoint 3.
Alright, getting ready to deploy some weapons. So those Mirages up in front.
The coastline we're currently flying over is over
There's the
130
SA6.
nautical miles away from Iran, so we can't consider it safe airspace. However, as we fly further north, the gap narrows down to as little as 50 nautical miles in the Straits of Hormuz. There are also a series of Iranian-occupied islands that can be as close as 30 nautical miles off the Emirati coast. These islands do possess sound systems and will pose a threat if you stray too close to them, so unless your flight plan tells you, stay close to this side of the Gulf.
So he's talking about Kish Island.
The weather in the UAE is usually great, as you would expect, but there are some important factors to consider. There are usually a number of weather systems over the Gulf area, which means that the weather can vary a bit at times. At this time of year, we tend to see low-pressure systems in the Emirates and Gulf, but high-pressure systems in Iran, all of which can combine to make things interesting. Whilst it's usually dry, when we do get rain, we tend to get quite big storms. A bigger issue, though, is dust storms, which tend to blow in and out of new pressure systems.
Yeah, there's a lot of comms in this one, so it'll be hard to cut down. I'll have to
Ahead of us is Dubai.
chop something up.
Dubai is another active coalition base in the UAE, Al Minhad. UAV fleet is run out of there along with a lot of Special Operation Force helos. Beyond Dubai lies the Straits of Hormuz, a narrow stretch of water with Iran on one side of it. A third of the world's gas and 25% of its oil flows through that passage, and it's of vital strategic importance. When things go hot, that area is going to be busy.
This guy has a wealth of information. Oh, I'm way off course.
Okay, Gunman 2-1. That ends the first part of the flight. Now I know you're relatively new to the A10, so I want to test your abilities to navigate the aircraft with your CDU, while the aircraft into an orbit and engage the autopilot. I'm going to give you some coordinates. I want you to set a new waypoint. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh shit. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. Let's put it into an orbit. Sorry, mate. Oh, maybe not that tight.
Warning, autopilot.
Let's hold it there. Alright, so waypoints. New waypoint. I might actually write these down because I'm probably going to be rusty doing this.
Ready to receive coordinates. Okay, the new waypoint position is 40, Quebec, Bravo, Mike, 1, 2, 8, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 6.
Alright, so we want
Once the
UTM.
waypoint is set in a CDU, let me know.
Give me a sec, mate. It's been a while. So 40Q. BM. Do I put a space there? 1, 2, 8, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 6. No, didn't like that. Now we just go BM. One, 2, 8, 6, 1. If you need the coordinate, oh, okay, I can repeat them anyway. I request that. I might try that just to double check everything.
40, Quebec, Bravo, Mike. 1, 2, 8, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 6.
Alright. Let's call that new. Alright, let's see if I got that right. Press spacebar.
Waypoint sensor.
So let's see if we can go up to that.
Very good, 2-1. Select the new waypoint as your steer point and take us there. The coordinates I gave you for the weapons range the Air Force is currently using. Once we arrive, I want to test
68
your
miles, that sounds like a bloody long way.
target. No doubt we're going to be tested in this area soon. Yes, sir.
Not sure if I got that right. Suits the coordinates, the waypoint should be around... Okay, 60 to 70 miles. Where is it? Off to the left. Maybe we did get it right. Just hold it there. Ah, let's have a look. There it is down there. Well, I thought the weapons range was at waypoint 3. Alright, well that was unexpected.
Also en route to the range, you can conduct your weapons checks and targeting pod checks. If you haven't already done so, power up the landing pod.
At least I'm one step ahead, finally.
Once pod is online, check for correct operation, making sure it's loose freely, zoom and FOV changes are working, and the thrower and CCD modes are all working. I also want you to review your weapon profiles, verifying that all dismiss data is accurate and that the settings within the profiles are set and correct.
So we've got
I
1688.
also suggest you review
Blazing.
the IFFCC gun settings and ensure the ammunition type matches what was actually loaded. You'll see details if you load out on your keyboard if you can't recall it. Copy.
There it is, all there. So 2 GPUs, 2 AIM-65s, 1 rockets, 1 MK82, lightning pod, and CM-1150. Chaff and flare. All good. So what's my... $1688. Oh, there's a red building. I think that's the one they were talking about.
Yeah, the airspace around the UAE is pretty much shut for now. Too dangerous for civilian traffic either side of the Gulf.
I missed what I said first up. So is that where the racetrack is it? Okay. Interesting. Alright, yeah, it's going to be a very long video, so I'm going to probably chop back when we get there unless some other comms pop up. What we've got here, new conversation option. I saw this in the trailer. So we've got a few. That's about his call sign.
So I'm assuming Davies because of David Jones, right, sir?
Yeah, that's right. Got that whilst training and never managed to shake it. drones has something to do with it, but there's more to it than that.
You gonna spill the beans, sir?
Okay, during the
that's
T-38, I had a really bad day in the cockpit.
there we go.
I won't go into any details, but when I got to the ground, I was pissed. Took out my frustration by punching my locker. Broke 2 bones in my hand and was off the flying roster for a while. That locker became Davy Jones's locker, and I've carried Davy to this day. Steve, that's a bit different. You gonna share as well?
Sure. Whilst I was at university in Lincoln, and that's our Lincoln, not the one in Nebraska, I was in the university air squadron. That's a little bit like your A10c. Anyway, in the centre of Lincoln is a huge cathedral that sits on top of a big hill and dominates the skyline. On nights when we had perhaps indulged a bit too much, I used to like to challenge my squadron mates to a race up the hill. The road to the cathedral was literally called a steep hill. Because my surname was Hill, I used to say I was born to run up hills, and we used to make it a thing whenever we were on a night out. I ended up at RAF College with some of those guys. They never let me forget my love of that hill, and so steep I became.
Sure, steep hill. That works.
Okay, so that little chimes when I got some things to pop up. Yeah, that round building I think is the one I was looking at before when I saw that.
What's the big round building? Never seen anything like that before.
I know it's called the Aldar HQ. I think it's just offices, but I don't know much more than that.
Okay, short and sweet. How long we got? 29 miles. So can I? Let's go. There we go. And we have some dots on the ground. Alright, yeah, I'll chop back once we're... Looks like we're at the range down this way.
Well, the pilot got us to the right location. That is the Air Force live fire range. Out in the empty strip desert with some targets in it. It's not quite Nevada, but it gets the job done. I just need to check in my range control, switch to VHF FM 46.2 and listen in. Let me know when you're all set.
Okay, 46.2. Just checking which side my 2GP was on. Okay, space.
All set, sir. Range control, this is Gunman 1-1 in flight with Gunman 2-1. Request clearance to enter range. Our British visitor needs some target practice.
Ready, Gunman 1-1, Gunman 2-1. Good to see you, sir. Range is clear and you are authorized to proceed. We will drop green smoke in our location and all attacks must be along 328 or 148 radial. How copy?
328, 148.
Ether control. Attack using the 328 148 radial. Okay, listen up, Gunman 2-1. I'm gonna direct you to attack 3 sets of targets. I'll be looking at your
Slightly
ability to
nervous.
effectively and accurately engage the targets, but more importantly, your precision in following the IP onto target and minimizing risk to our ground forces.
Jeez.
I'm gonna break off now and enter a circuit at Angels 10 where I will be watching your performance. I want you to head south of the waypoint for 5 miles and hold it in orbit at Angels 5. When you're in position, let me know.
Alright, here we go. So pretty much heading dead south now. Zoom back out. And well, I'm 5 miles now, so call it in.
Command 2-1 in position. Okay, Command 2-1, I want you to attack the southernmost group of IFVs on an attack axis on 328. It should be easy to locate, just follow the dirt track on the other closest group to your position. For this attack, use the gun. I need to watch your background on this, so use a high angle strength. You are cleared hot. Let me know when you finish your attack. I'm just looking to see if you can hit the correct target.
Alright, sun mask. So southern group. .328 radial, which I'm coming around in on now. So what have I got down here? Truck. Bugger. Yeah, that's them. IFEs. BRDMs, aren't they? Alright, I'm going to put a mark point on it. Some awful mark points. Alright. And call it in. Oh shit. So I want 328 radial. Which is along here. So I've got to fly further east. There's my mark point. Alright, master arm, gun pack, laser. Guns. So pretty much off my wing now. I reckon that's it. Let's run in. Oh boy. Come on, you can do it. I've got to hit all three, I just won.
Your attack vector looks good. Shoot it around 1 mile slant range.
1 mile slant. Oh Jesus, alright look. It's going to be very close. Okay, and...
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, how's that? Oh, nice. I wasn't sure about that last one. Oh, my heart. How many times have I done this, but... Oh, God. I think it's just because I haven't done it for a while, but... Oh, my heart was just pumping then. Let's call it in.
Attack completed. Well done, pilot. You got a kill.
Take a breather. What do I do now?
It was good to see you followed the correct attack direction. This removes the threat of dropping short
Oh, nice.
on friendly forces.
Didn't even look at the direction I was heading in, to be honest. Only when I was turning. Alright, so they're ducks.
Return to Angel 5 and hold an orbit 5 miles north of the range. Let me know when you're in
5
position.
miles north. Do we gotta be professional and put it safe? Alright, it's coming up to 5 miles now, so let's call that in.
Command 2-1 in position. Your next task is conduct a precision strike on a target building using a GBU-12, avoiding the adjacent buildings in the process. Target is 4,000 feet north of your previous target.
Some friendlies.
It's a one-story garage with a car parked outside.
1 story with a car parked.
Locate the target with your landing pod and let me know when you have a positive ID.
Let's put in orbit. Target 3 at TGP, 1 story, car parked. So let's make the HUD soy. Let's check out them. Just H barriers. What are you? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take that's the one. So I'm gonna put a mark point in that as well. Let's get a point track on it. What do I do there? That's better. And we're coming in from space.
Target acquired.
Let's come back around.
I want you to attack along an axis of 148. Use 1 times GBU-12.
148. Okay, I might come back around the other way. Crap. Which weapon did he say? Mark 82 or GBU-12? Ah, gosh, I gotta listen. Let's put a Mark 82 on it. I have no idea. Alright, let's just get this up. Come on, come on, come on. That'll do. 148. A bit more. Oh, I hope I got this right. You might have said GBU-12. Oh, I don't know what to put. I don't know what to put. Oh, let's go with the Mark 82. Roll in. Yeah, it's about right on the... a bit high. Haven't even selected. Oh, it's all gone wrong a bit here. CCIP. Where's me pipper? Oh, weapons on. We're okay, lads. We're okay.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, and I missed out of all that. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, always seem to drop short on CCIPs. You want to watch me harry a video? I said that I was shocking at it, and that's pretty much my display there, so let's call that.
Attack completed.
Let's see if I get yelled at for using the wrong ordnance.
Gunman 2-1, you failed to hit the target.
Yep, that I did. Yeah, I think I gotta put a bit more lead on those CCIBs.
Let's evaluate how effective you are at coordinating attacks with others.
And also, Master Arms, screw being professional. Don't keep that on.
First with a GP12 on one target. I want you to follow me and hit the second target within 30 seconds of my bomb.
Okay, GB12. He didn't yell at me for using the other one.
A pair of Burdams. You'll find them within the square container boxes on the range.
Square container.
I'll take the south target. You can take the north. Let me know when you have tally.
Okay. So, where am I? That's south. I'll take the north. That would be this one. Come back around. Well, I think I've got the right one, so let's call space.
Tally target.
Yeah, that's it. Let's mark it.
Okay, Gunman 2-1. I'm gonna start my attack. When I start my attack run, I want you to slot in behind me. Be ready to release when I do. I want to see that target burning within 30 seconds of my hit. I'm going to attack along the 148 radial. Copy lead.
.148. So that's from the north. Kill 30 seconds of Gunman 1-1. Where is Gunman 1-1? That's him there, is it? 7 miles, yeah, that'd be him. Let's meet up with him. Just make sure that's dead center. A little far off him, aren't I? So GB12. Make sure that laser's definitely latch on. 1688 should be all sweet. Well, let's hope we do a better show. Jeez, I'm going to be a bit slow here. I need some afterburner. He's coming in now. I'm not going to get around to the 148 radial. Just cut the corner a bit. I think he's running in now. Let's readjust this. GPU definitely set up. Master arm definitely on. Targets acquired. Okay, here he comes. Very high. Nope, he's still orbiting. Coming back around now. Some brakes on before I overshoot him. Jeez, he's taking the long way around. You going in, buddy? Nope. Yep. No. Now he's accelerated.
Inbound on target.
Oh, you little blighter. Is he doing a CCRP drop? He's doing a CCRP drop. Ah, that would have been smarter. Has he dropped? I don't know.
One away.
Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. And pickle lays on. Zoom out.
Well done,
Oh,
M.2. Target destroyed. Looks like you know what you're doing.
I wouldn't say that. I'll take it though. After that last drop, it's good to have a laser. Oh boy. Yeah, he did a CCRP drop. I much prefer those.
M.2, that's almost it for today. You should still have some ordnance left on the aircraft. You are clear to drop it on the remaining range targets. Watch your attack direction. There's still friendlies on the ground, so continue to use the 148/328 radio.
I wouldn't mind practicing a few others.
Hit me on the radio.
Especially these laser mavs. Oh, I haven't even got them turned on. Oh, amateur. Well, the laser rockets shouldn't need anything, so how about we try those? Let's got some trucks down here. Down there. Turn in. Not sure if I turned my laser off after that last run in. So these are terrific little weapons. Where am I going here? There we go. Alright, lays on. Rockets. Fire. See if we can zoom out to the next one and shoot another one. Slow down a bit. Come on. Hit, 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 hit. Splash. Point track. Fire. Oh, getting a bit close now. Fire. Oh, it might have been a bit too cocky. I thought so. So I've got two of them. Now, how many have I got left? There is a trick you can do. Hopefully that was on the 148 radial. I just had a thought then. I probably was running a bit crooked. Now, if I do a bit of a separation, I think I've got 3 left, or at least 2. I'm going to try launch on these 2 here. So the one I was on there. And then the next one, and I'll come in and I'll launch with a separation of about 10 seconds. Then move my laser, see if I can be tricky with that. Alright, this is a 328 radial. This one, I'm getting all confused in my north and south. So there he is there. Let's lock him up. So I'm going to try and move it to the next one. It's probably going to be too too hard to do, but we'll give it a go. So liaison, rifle. Rifle. Ah, I missed him, wasn't even looking where it was aiming. Now I'll get the second one up here. Yeah, okay. I failed that. It was worth a try. You get the idea. How many have I got left? I still got 2, might give that one more go. Alright, coming around now. Let's give this one more go. Gimbaled. It's my nemesis in this aircraft. Looks like it's sorted itself out. Just zoom out. Alright, here we go. Liaison. Let's get a bit closer. Rifle. Rifle. And that's a splash. Move up. Oh, a bit too far. Oh, and hit. There we go. That's made me feel better. It's the mark point, and that's the target. So I was a little bit off with those first run, but yeah, pretty happy with that. So my mavs should be all warmed up now. Let's come around onto these guys here maybe. Let's move around this way. This one here was the 148 I've got written down. So these are pretty similar, just wait for the little is it circle? I think it's a box on this one. 148. It's about right. Yeah, there we go. Point track. Bring it round. Here we go, it's pretty close in. All sensors. Oh, let's get it lined up. We are locked on. And rifle. That was a bit sloppy, but should do the trick. Let's go off left. And good hit. Alright, well, I got those squared away. Alright, I might save that last mav for the wall. But overall, bit messy, but not too unhappy. Alright, let's call it RTB. Let's go master arm off.
Okay, pilot, let's head home. Why don't you use Takeoff for our return? Channel for LDAF for in your kneeboard.
We got that set up.
I'm gonna reform on your wing and we'll head back in formation.
So tack in. Is it this one or this one? Well, that's pointing north, so I assume it's that one. I don't know about that. I think it's close to the coast, isn't it? New conversation option. So ask about Davy's experience.
How long have you been in the Air Force, sir?
I've been in 13 years now, and apart from training, it's all been in the hog.
Hard to see.
You see any action in Iraq or Afghanistan?
Yes, Steve. I did 2 tours in Afghanistan as part of ensuring freedom. Got a lot of cricket time over there as well. You were over there with the RAF. You know how it was.
I think I've got it lined up.
I never felt in danger. We had such a permissive environment, but the pressure of not screwing up with the boys on the ground needed us was tough.
At least you weren't on the ground.
Roger that, sir. I'd rather be up here. You support a lot of troops in contact.
Hell, Steve, yeah. I want the danger close as well. You know, as impersonal as a prosecution of a target can be in an airplane. It sure feels more personal when you got a fag scared out of his wits trying to talk you on target to save the lives of him and his buddies. That's why we train so hard for the CAS mission, work on avoiding blue on blues. I've seen what it does to both the ground forces and the pilot. It ain't good any way you look at it.
How do you think the war will go?
I think we'll dominate the air. Iran has teeth, sure, but we have too much strength for them in the air. It's the ground that concerns me. We don't have a great track record of toppling regimes and stabilizing and transitioning countries in this part of the world, do we?
I agree.
I mean, we might smash the IRGC like we smashed the Iraqis in 91 and 03. But what after? That's always the hard bit. But when that happens, at least there will be CAS on hand.
Yeah, very neat with these comms. There's a lot of them. Yeah, so far I'm super excited.
We're approaching El Dafra. Contact them and obtain landing clearance.
It's really cool. That's got all the tower comms in. I'm loving it. So I need our DAFRA again. 131.5. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm 14 miles out. Should get a pop-up within 10. Alright, I'll just pop back in a sec and we'll do our landing, hopefully not muff that up. That'd be embarrassing. It's usually a pretty sweet aircraft to land. Alright, just passing 10 miles now, so yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Quite high, aren't I? There's my wingman gone. Well, leader, I should say.
Runway 31 right.
What'd you say? 3-1 right? Alright. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna fall down this campaign. Is my attention span with comms. Almost missed that.
Okay, pilot, good work today. I'll follow you in and watch you down. I'm back on the ground, taxi back to the 7th floor's parking area. I'll see you later for the debrief. Come out, 1-1 out.
Alright, let's do this. What's the variation for a Golf? I think it's 9 for Nevada. 4? Plus or minus 4? Can't remember. We'll try that and see what it looks like when we lined up. Alright. So they went right, which is that far one. Speed brakes out. Let's drop some altitude. Maybe not that much. Gear down and flaps down. Probably not the best approach crossing the 3-1 left there, but pilot I'm not. I do my best. So let's check the course line here. It's looking not too bad at the moment. No, it's a bit off. Maybe I do leave it on 310 then. No, that's crooked too. I think it's 306. Yeah, that looks better. So it's -4 degrees and I'm rating too fast here, too high. Let's focus.
Altitude, altitude.
Get trimmed out. Oh, what was that? Big shift then. Nose up then. I did not do that. And get that front wheel down. There we go. Yeah, that was interesting. Not sure if that was a wind shift or what it was. We are down and a bit scratchy, but I'm not too unhappy with all of that. My CCI bombing is never going to be great, so let's just put the brakes on, take this next taxiway. Okay, nose wheel steering on. Radio in ground. No options. Nose back down. Alright, hopefully that was enjoyable. It was probably a bit long, that one. There's quite a lot in there. But I'll probably chop it up a lot more in the next few vids, but show off a bit of the comms on this campaign, or I might have to. Feels like I've been there a long time, might have to chop a lot of those out. Unfortunately. Mission complete. Well done. You may exit when ready. There you go. Where is it? Get some air. I'm not sure where I'm parking. But yeah, good to be back in the A10, and I'm excited for the things to come. I'm just doing the training at the moment, and already the blood's pumping. I think I was up this end. And yeah, I'll come back for mission 2.